Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here with a very special guest, Racheal. We are going to be going through another Girl Talk and Glam session. So excited about this. Racheal is going to be telling me everything about everything that she's doing here, that she wants to do.
All the 1,000 things.
Yeah, she's going to be taking us through that, and I'm going to be creating this hello smoky eye look for her. So you guys stay tuned and see how I create this look, and also let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that. Enjoy. I've primed Racheal's skin using the Smashbox Smooth and Black Primer. I use this all the time. I am now going to do foundation for her, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. I'm using the shade 440.
Oh, I had used this a long time ago when it first came out.
Yeah, you did. And do you like it?
I actually did like it. I liked it more than the original Pro Filter foundation.
Okay.
I thought it was lighter a little bit. Yeah.
Tell us more about what you're doing right now, or what you decided to wear.
Okay.
Or have you even decided on what you want to do?
Yes,
yeah.
I did. My main thing I decided on, I was doing like research, like market research for it. So because it's something that's very time consuming, like it can't be done for another couple of months, I was just like doing research. So I'm like, let me just do my research, kind of like go around, ask businesses in relation, like if it's something that they need and whatever. So I got a lot of reception. People were like, no, this is so necessary. But everyone had the same answer, and they all were like, no, they need help kind of like with their own businesses and like getting them more streamlined and cleaned up and, you know, more consumer friendly, especially after COVID.
Yeah.
And people realizing like, you know, online presence is important. So because of that, now my current thing right now is doing that as like my side to like my main project.
Okay.
So it's been very funny.
Okay, so can you share what your main project is, or
soon in like a few months, but right now just branding for businesses. At the moment, branding and design and whatever they need in that kind of department. So yeah.
So guys, if you need any branding for your business, social media,
hit me
that,
up.
Racheal up. Yeah, I'll leave all her contact details down in the description below. My YouTube channel, she's also a YouTuber.
Yes, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah, and she's doing so
more
well.
serious now.
Yeah, oh my God, no, you've always been so serious.
No, in the beginning I
have a lot
was
of content
not,
on
but
YouTube.
yes, because I was just for years just throwing randomness, but.
No, but also like I love your consistency.
Oh,
like,
thank you. Lately I've been
I
trying.
admire it. You make me feel like Amor is like, oh my God, Racheal is so consistent. She has a video up like every other day almost.
Yeah, I realized now like the trick to YouTube, because before like I was just not taking it seriously, and if you don't, it's very hard to get there. Yeah, for some people I guess they just have some type of weird luck, but generally speaking it just doesn't. But once I was like figured out what I really loved and wanted to do with it and the direction I wanted to go, it was much easier. I was like, okay, this makes more sense, it's working.
What inspired you to get onto YouTube?
Generally, actually funny enough, it was a friend of mine, and we went to university together, and she was just kind of like, I can see you doing this. And this is back when YouTube was raw, like people would just post like unedited, and like this is before all the gimmicks and the lighting and everything, so or it was just starting to become a thing. So she was like, no, I think you should do it. And at the time I was just like, okay, because people always ask me for advice for like style and beauty and random stuff, so I was like, that's why I never really had like a main stream. It was like all over the place. Yeah, so that's what got me into it, and I just like helping people, so I was like, let me give advice.
Like, let me just do this.
Not realizing how much work it was.
So the kind of content you do, is it mainly beauty style? Like what kind of content do you put out?
Yeah, so it was always beauty style. Then it became, because I'm not a makeup artist, I just am an enthusiast. So then it became more so like brand new makeup. Once it dropped, I would just be like, okay, I'm in these streets, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna review it for Girls My Color, because there wasn't a lot of Girls My Color at the time either. And then now it's more style, still beauty, a bit of beauty, more style, and now like my move here. And showing people that they can do so many things.
And I love you moving to Africa series.
Oh, thank
you.
You
need to check it out. Like, follow me around, Cla. Like, you really
like
Uganda look like it's the place to be.
That's
like,
what everyone
so much
is
happening. It's so much fun.
It actually is. We live a very interesting life here. Like, we really work hard and play hard, whereas people just work hard other places are too tired to play. So So yeah, I like it. I was just like, let me show both sides. But Mona, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
How has it been doing? Well, okay, what inspired you, first of all? I know the answer to this, but I want people to know. Okay. What inspired you to start doing like makeup, and was that always the thing that you wanted to do?
Okay, no.
I like the honesty.
Makeup wasn't always a thing that I looked at, and that's because I didn't think it was possible. Like there was no one doing makeup before that time, or like really putting it out there. Like I would look at it and be like, oh, this person is doing makeup. So until I really got onto like Instagram and YouTube, and I saw all these other makeup artists doing all these things everywhere else, I was like, someone needs to be doing that here. Like, I need to have a channel as well and put that on my social media, and I've also like always been passionate about makeup and art, so I guess that's why it was easy for me to get into it and like learn and perfect and
you grew really like you grew consistently and quickly, which is so dope. But I think you were also like having a studio, like actually taking it as like a craft, wasn't a thing here.
No, it wasn't. There was no studios before, and no like actual makeup as well who are branding like that, like who are putting themselves out as like branding is everything. And I feel like that's what set me apart, because other people were doing it, but they weren't really owning it, or like, oh, I just do this as a side business. They weren't even mentioning it in people. It was like almost like, what do you even mean you want to be a makeup artist? Like it was almost embarrassing to say.
Really?
At the time, yes. Yeah, people weren't taking it seriously. No one would take you seriously. So, and for me, when I decided that this is what I want to do, that was my biggest thing. I was like, no, I have to be respected as a makeup
you're
artist.
like, go big, go
I have to do it
serious.
And, big, and you have to know that this is a serious business. This is how I am surviving or living.
Oh wait, okay, so that's a good question. Like, how long did it take when you were finally like, okay, this is my livelihood now, you know? Whereas someone who was just doing it as like a side hustle but had another job.
Okay. So for me, everything like happened as a shock at first. I was like, I love makeup, because I've always been an artist. I thought I'd end up in fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, because there were fashion designers then to look up to.
Yes.
I used to like look up to her a lot. Anyways, so first I didn't even think that someone would pay you to do makeup. Like I started it like out of passion. I was like, let me do this. I love to do this. I love to make other women look beautiful. And people would ask me, and I would be willing to do it for free. And then until like so many people wanted, like with social media, so many people tried booking me. Like they wanted me to like do it for weddings and what. And that's when I was like, okay, this is for real. Let me charge. Let me see. And I didn't even know how to charge. Let me start with
this. That's how I feel right now.
Right? Yeah. So you start off not knowing, and there are no other businesses to look at and be like, okay, so how do like normal makeup artists charge? Like there's no one else to look at. So I'm like, okay, let me start with this and see. And then I'm like, oh, people are okay paying this. Let me increase. Let me just add a little more.
And what I love about Uganda is people are always, first of all, people love to dress up. It's not really a culture to just be like slouchy and such. And there's always functions.
There's always functions, weddings, people do makeup for all these things.
Dinner, club, there's always something.
So there was always something to like dress up for.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that's how it all started.
So do you feel like it was hard in the beginning? Like when it came to finding clients and, you know, just advertising yourself, do you feel like it came a bit easier because you maybe were the first in that area to be branding?
Yeah, okay, I would say that I was a bit lucky.
Okay.
I was very lucky, by the way. For my time, like, I was so lucky to be doing it.
And good marketing, because you take bomb pictures, and you've been taking good pictures from the beginning.
Thank you, I try. I'm just trying to improve myself. And like, you always, like, every time you go on the internet, you feel like, oh my goodness, what am I? I'm playing.
No, that's, everyone always feels that way. But
they're just like, what am
I
I doing?
know, but no.
You ever feel like demotivated or like
sometimes where I'm like when I feel like I'm not being consistent enough, and I'm like, I know I can do more, I know I can push harder, but I'm just sitting here scrolling. I'm the worst sometimes in that department, but I feel what you mean. That's so funny.
Okay, so now I'm just dusting off that excess powder. I'm going to ask Racheal what her go-to glam look is.
Ooh, good question. So, like, functions or, no, I wouldn't say everyday because I stopped everyday glamming. Try to like make my, my skin better. But okay, so I would say when it's more like brunches and fun stuff like that, I love purple. So I like playing around with like glitter and purple and such, and like reds and those types of tones. And then if it's more nighttime, like more like sexy glam, I like gold, like smoky and gold. And I just like smoky in general. I don't know.
I love gold too. Yeah. No, smoky eye is perfect. I love the look you did for yourself on my dad's birthday.
Oh, thank you. That was like a halo.
Extra, like
it was
eyes.
so extra.
I actually realized you love to do the halo eyes.
Yeah, I like halo. I haven't done it in a while,
I'm
but I
going to do
love
that for you
halo.
today.
Really?
I never get to do it a lot. Well, I can't do it on myself because my eyes just do not.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
I'm sure she can.
No, Rachel, you have a lot of lid space.
Yeah, I have
like,
a lot of
you can
space.
pull off yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like with your clients, like you obviously have to go with what they want.
I always go with what my clients
So
want.
if they don't want
most-
halo, you're not doing
Yeah. And then most of them want more subtle looks, more clean looks.
That's actually true. I find that's more of a theme here in Uganda. Like people don't play around too much with like crazy eyes or anything like that.
Yeah.
Even I have to say even in Canada, but Canada just I don't know. People are a little bit more willing to be slightly more daring. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite look to do then?
Okay, obviously I'm lazy most of the time. To be honest. So I always do the simplest looks. I always come up with like a nude lip and very nude in the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah,
More
so
natural.
More natural
nude.
look, yeah. Yeah, but I think I love smoky eyes a lot because I feel like smoky eyes suit me. Like if you have small eyes, you would know like small eye problems.
Yeah, that's me. I have lid
Yeah.
space when my eyes are small, and then they go small when I party.
Yeah.
Let me just say that. When I drink. So I always have to have like something to make them open. Otherwise, I'll look like this the whole time.
Rachel, you love to party. I don't know how you survive living in Canada.
Oh my God, it was so boring.
That's why you miss this thing back.
I know fully. I was just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Everyone who knows me gets it. They're like, you're actually in the perfect place for you, business-wise, social life-wise,
Yeah.
weather-wise, yeah.
Yeah, when I was, oh my goodness.
But yeah, I have a question. So, would you have ever seen yourself doing this anywhere else, or you were always like, Uganda's it? Or were you ever like, I want to move to a different country and try this?
You know, I've never been one of those people who thinks I can thrive anywhere else.
Oh, that's so dope.
I love my country.
Yeah.
I love Uganda. I just feel like I would rather be a big fish, a small pond.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I generally don't see myself living anywhere. Like even like every time I travel, I'm always like the culture so different. I'm just like no. I'm used to my Ugandans, and also I just like you kind of feel safe at home.
That's true.
You get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You feel safer. Like the people are nicer. Like I'm
That's
just,
true.
Always scared of like other people's culture.
Another whatever.
It's nice to see, to visit,
And then go back.
Yeah, and just go back. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I guess most people would say like my home would be Canada because I grew up there, but I never ever fully felt at home because my parents were very much like, you're Ugandan, all the food we ate, all the music, everything. Yeah, everything, exposure. It was my first language, so don't come for me. It's just daycare happens, school happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can understand Uganda. I'm learning it again to speak.
So your parents were really like pro.
Yeah, like they
Ugandans
weren't
or,
like down your throat, but they weren't like we're gonna eat anything differently. We're not gonna listen to different music just because we're in Canada. Like they were,
So you are very in touch with your
Yeah, exactly. So I never fully felt at home in Canada anyway. And then I came here. I'm like, wow, my people. Even though most people think I'm from somewhere else here.
Yeah.
But no, I love that. So you were just like, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love
and
it.
I still say that I don't see myself going to try and do
Something else.
Anywhere else. Like I'm just like I'm going to
stay here. Fun fact though, because I looked this up, I just share it with everyone because it's so funny. So Uganda's population is 45 million, but we're like the 30th most populated country in the world. So it's not even a small pond. I know, we're actually there's a lot.
Possible, but also I also read something somewhere where like we have the highest number of refugees. Like
Oh, okay,
yeah.
maybe that might be help with the number.
but also so many tribes. Yeah.
But no, we're quite a few people, quite a few.
What were you like? What you're doing in Canada? Yeah. Moving that backyard. How do you feel about the transition?
That's
The
a good
style content.
question. So
There and here, what's the difference?
it's been different, good and bad, in a sense that, in a good way, I guess what you were saying, like being a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
There wasn't anyone really doing style videos. Was there anyone doing style videos?
Okay.
I don't think so.
none
Not that I
of.
know of,
Yeah.
anyway. So it was nice, like being able to do that. But like in terms of, say, working with brands and stuff, because of shipping and like and bringing things in, it was easy in Canada. People would be like, "Oh, we want to send you something to do a video." Okay, cool. In the mail, I'd get it a couple of days later, and I could just go ahead and film. But here, like brands have reached out, and it's just been like trying to jump through hurdles, trying to make sure that I have like that they can send me anything or whatever. But it's also made me be more pro Uganda and what people have here. So it's just been trying to teach businesses the importance of branding and that like videos are necessary. I've had a few who come up to me though, being like, "No, we want you to do this." Like,
Most especially like small business owners, they
Yes.
feel that they need to advertise, to do branding, to like do videos.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Yeah.
they think they're usually. I've even had feedback where some have been like, "No, I'm happy with where I'm at." I'm like, "Oh, so you don't see growth? Okay." It was just really funny, but funny enough.
Hold on, so like you ask someone to do.
Well, I was just kind of asking them about their marketing and like what they were doing for my little secret project, and yeah, I had a lady who was like, "No, I have enough clients. I'm happy." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Wow.
So you don't see yourself being bigger or growing, getting closer to town and finding a bigger plate. Like, not everyone, I guess, sees growth, even if
Yeah.
you're a business owner.
Yeah.
But funny enough, the first person I started doing videos for was our friend Rashida, who owns her fashion box, and she was the one who approached me. She was like, "I've been seeing these cool videos and I want this. I've been looking for someone who could do it for me.
Yeah.
Could you?" And then we had like this whole partnership from all that, which was dope. Yeah. And she has such nice stuff. So
Nice.
I know.
But
But
they'll
it's-
get there.
Yeah, they'll get there. It's just been an adjustment.
Like a slow
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah, but oddly enough, because of being here, like, and being more consistent, like my engagement has gone up. People are more interested in like what's life in Uganda like. So I mean, there's that plus too. Growth
Yeah.
was a lot more here
Yeah.
than in Canada. Yeah.
Okay, and also your face has gotten time to cool down.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this other eye?
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like dramatic extra. It's like my personality.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, so Rachel just told me her personality.
Dramatic and extra.
So
Yep.
guys, Rachel just told me her personality is dramatic and extra. So we went with the drama and the extraness. I did a bit of a hello eye, which I never really get to do on this channel. So I'm so excited that I got to do it for her. And she has the lid space for it. I don't know what you guys think. I'm going to create the same thing on this other side. And for that, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette.
One of my faves.
Me too. I love this
So
palette. Oh my
pigmented,
God.
it's
What's
so
your
nice.
favorite like beauty product?
Okay, well, I can't lie. Actually, I really do like Huda Beauty because she's very consistent. Like, all of her products have been quality.
Oh my goodness.
The price is there to go with the quality,
Yeah.
but she does a really, really good job.
It's always the prices that I look at and I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but she takes my coins, so I can't
Yeah.
complain.
She really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does for me too.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I really like NARS too. They've been very consistent with especially darker skin tones too.
Yeah.
If you can buy products abroad and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like NARS.
How do you find moving here and then being able to access all the products that
Every day I
you
cry.
can access easily? I know, right?
Every day I want to cry. The other day I was looking for moisturizer. I'm like, it can't take me half a day to look for a moisturizer.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much. Yeah. But I know that this is also due to COVID. Like, it's not it can't generally be this bad. Like, someone's always traveling in and out, or like, you know, like you can get something.
Yeah, and people rely on that. Like, they can get the products that they need. Yeah, when they travel, or when a friend of theirs travels.
Or something, because I'm like, this can't be every day. It's so frustrating. For you, though, who has a whole, like, studio, isn't that, like, hard? Because you always have to keep replenishing.
I do, and then the taxes on products is the most annoying
You could cry.
Guys, I really don't understand why our government chooses to tax makeup 65%.
Is it just based off of products, like the percentages?
Yeah.
So, okay,
Products.
so clothes will be different than makeup. It's different.
Like
65.
Yeah. You bring in a makeup product,
Like,
get ready to pay 65%.
Yeah, no, I can't
tax
even.
of that. Like, I'm just like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, why?
And the way I travel, like, I even had someone at Entebbe Airport ask, like, so, what do you do? Like, why all this makeup? I think he thought I was, like, selling or something. And I was like, it's for me. He was like, but I don't understand. I was like, no, like, there's different colors in the palette. It's all for me.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That happened to you?
Yeah, because I carry, like, 5 foundations, like, all these palettes, all this stuff, all these concealers. And he was just so confused. No. It's like, for one face. I'm like, yep.
It's crazy.
So now I feel like I'm understanding the pain of like,
And it's good that you packed up a lot.
Yeah, I've run out of all my stuff though, so I'm getting, but you know, it's been a good humbling experience because before, like I said, I would just do like on my YouTube channel, I used to do just like reviews of like the hottest, newest products, yeah? So I'd have so many foundations, so much concealer, but now it's been like brought me back to like my LA Girl Pro Concealer days and like being like, wow, like I can still beat my face with a $3 concealer, I'm fine.
I still,
you know?
Yeah.
And it's totally okay, so it's been really humbling.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I know. So funny.
Oh, I love the smoke, Racheal. It's coming.
I'm excited.
Coming together.
So the one eye, I was like, drama.
I've already like smoked up the eye. I am going to put a bit of concealer on the center part. I'm using the Black Opal stick concealer. I'm using the shade Tan. I'm going to put that on the center part.
I love a halo look.
You do. I see you doing that a lot.
I know, I used to do it so much.
Yeah. And I've missed doing it, so I was just like, oh, let me do this. I always feel like I end up doing the same looks over and over again. And that's because like when my clients come, they want the looks that they've already seen on other people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like that's a common thing here because just generally speaking, like people are busy and stuff. You're just like, oh, I like this. I see it. I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's true.
So it makes sense. And a lot of people here get their makeup done for events.
Yeah.
Whereas Canada people do too, but I think a lot of people have learned to play around with their own. I don't know.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. I'm trying to like understand what's the difference, but I've just noticed that.
Oh, in Canada, people like to do their own makeup.
Yeah, whereas here,
I think they're more open-minded. Here, people are very like
maybe
more
products?
conservative.
Oh, people here are more conservative. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I've learned.
Yeah, most people don't really wear makeup. Like, it's new for them. Like, I get so many clients who are like, this is my first time wearing all this makeup.
Probably, and like actually like beating your face versus, just a touch of concealer, do my eyebrows and go, put some lips and go out the door.
Yeah. No, they're not like that, how do I call it? Like they don't experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, experimentation and stuff. So how do you feel like it is with brides? Do you feel like they're
with
easy?
Brides, the same thing. No, actually with brides are even more conservative because now they're like, oh my god, my whole entire family is going to be watching. I don't want to look like a different person. Like these pictures are going to like the pressure is more. And
so they're more like just neutral glam.
Yeah. And then some brides will actually want to explore and do all this like extra glam looks, but the mom will be like, no, you're not wearing that. I don't want you to wear that kind of makeup.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
that is so
like,
funny.
They'll be like, you are not going to embarrass me like this.
You're joking.
Yeah.
Just because of makeup? It
Like,
washes off. It's not like it's your personality. It's not like you're naked on your wedding day.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. Yeah.
It really is. And culturally here, it's so funny, like the weight that your parents hold. You're hot.
Yeah, you're like, what? The weight. Yeah.
The weight your parents hold on like having a say in everything in your life. It's very interesting. Because I have Ugandan parents, I guess they're very lenient. They really do not care about whatever I'm up to. They're just like, you're safe? You're alive? Okay. Next kid. Too many other things to worry about.
How many siblings do you have, Racheal?
So I have 3 younger sisters. So yeah, and I'm the first, and I was very problematic. So with them, I think after me, they're like, such is life. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I'm not just putting eyeliner on Racheal's eyes. I'm using the Kiss Gel Liner. I use that all the time. I find myself using the same products over and over and
That's
over.
me. That's why when I was so like back in the day doing like makeup tutorials constantly, and I was like, nothing new is in this, not new in this tutorial. Like, but then it's just people want to see the looks and how they end up at the end. So I'm like, okay, but I'll be using the same, eyeliner, same.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, now that you've moved back to Uganda, and where do you see what you're going, like what you're doing going, like how far do you see it going, and where do you see yourself? Like 5 years. I hate asking that question.
I was just about to ask you that, so don't even worry. Okay, I'll go first, then you go after.
Okay.
I've always said, actually since I was like 16, no, earlier than that, so maybe 14, that I was like, oh, I'm gonna have an empire. I always knew it, so I'm gonna be a woman of many businesses.
Look up.
That's my plan, but
nice.
all like helpful, like with a purpose.
Yeah. What do you find yourself passionate about the most?
Definitely helping people. So improving things, improving people's, making, I guess, systems or just things work more smoothly for people. Because I think we all complicate our lives a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like if you can have like a fresh set of eyes come in and just be like, oh, how about doing it like this or doing that? Like just like
I definitely need
advice
that
and all. Everybody does. Everyone does.
Yeah. Racheal and I are also starting to work. Like when she told me this is what she's going to be doing, I'm like, I need help.
Yeah. So just like making things more beautiful, easier for people. Like that's always been my passion.
Yeah.
I think that's why I always loved beauty. I love style. I wouldn't say simplistic style because I'm extra, but I like easy. Like, you know, when people are like, I have nothing to wear, but instead it's like you can do easy.
I want to simple because I'm extra.
Yeah. Because people would be like, really, Racheal, simple? Like, okay, fine. So easier dressing, quick dressing, convenience, because time is money. You don't have time to be out here wasting it. Yeah. So yeah, in 5 years, with all my many little businesses and big ones, international, but in Uganda. I feel like Uganda needs to be on the map. We're just such a great country and like nobody knows it at all. No. People are even shocked with the few vlogs and stuff I have. They're like,
oh my god,
huh? I was like,
your vlog, the one you posted last week.
Oh.
I know by the time I posted this video, it won't just
Okay.
I'll put a link down below. The girls trip vlog.
Oh yes. I loved that we got to show a different side of Uganda. Like people would be like safari and they'll do the same old like just khaki outfits and then jeans, I guess, and animals. And we're like, no, safari. And we went glammed out. This really is us, which is why it's so funny. So yeah, people needed to see another side. But yeah, so for yourself, where do you see yourself in like 5 years? I just feel like you're so organized, you have your vision, you're clear. Yeah, you have your vision and you're like, this is how I see myself, this is what's happening.
Okay, I have that as well. Sometimes I'm just so shy to share like this. But like definitely I see this growing, I see me taking this even further. Yeah, I'm very passionate
East
about
Africa.
beauty. I know, and making other women feel and look beautiful.
Yeah, feel beautiful and great about themselves.
Yeah, and also I love to like create work because I know how frustrating it can be for like being young and also just being an artist and passionate about something and you're like, you don't know how that can make sense, like how you can make work out of that, and that's the space where I was. art before I started doing makeup. I was like, I'm passionate about art, but I don't know what I can do with it. So being able to just like employ so many young girls has always been like a vision of mine. Like I want to work with so many young girls, literally.
That's so true. And I feel like here, just like anywhere else, actually, it's the same problem of you have the skills, you may not have the experience, but no one wants to hire you unless you have the experience. But young people have so much just
and
vision.
They can learn. I want to learn and teach.
Yes. And I've said this all the time, like I love having mentors that are older and it's great, but I love being surrounded by young energy.
Yeah.
You learn so many new cool things.
Yeah, sorry,
Ooh, look at me.
I know, girl.
It is. But yeah, just like creating opportunities is huge. It's always been so huge.
Yeah, I want to create, and I want to like milk this. I want to see how far it can go.
Yeah, I feel like you've already started that and started creating that because of the fact that like you have Faith here and Sharon and like they're young and like, you know, they keep their space energized. And
yeah, I love to work with young people.
Yeah, me too. Just keeps your, I don't know, just keeps you upbeat, your business too, and relevant and everything. It's nice.
And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had fun filming this with Racheal. It was great conversation, great everything. I love her lid space. I haven't done a halo eye in such a long time because I don't have this much lid space.
It's so funny.
That's why.
But it's my favorite look, like halo, so she always gets me.
Yeah, but Racheal, thank you so much for doing this with me. You guys go subscribe to Racheal's YouTube channel and check out her awesome content. Follow her on Instagram. I'm going to leave all the links down below. Leave a comment, let us know what you think. If you guys enjoyed this video, what content you'd like to see from me next. If you guys like this type of content, let me know. I love you guys and bye.
Bye.